Apparently this ship is like double the size of the original ship. The original Normandy. You can already see it seems more spacious. Or at least it feels that way. Oh look, there's Kelly. We'll meet her soon enough.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
I can't wait to get Morden on my team. That is a good point.
Without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Edie.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
You seem to have a pretty good interruption mechanism. Because you interrupted me in the middle of a conversation. Okay.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
I'll probably have some questions. Oh, a salute. I mean, that seems respectful. I used to get salutes in the original Normandy, so that's a nice little bit of consistency for me. Another 45 minutes, Bunny? Alright, I think we'll probably just explore the ship a little bit, talk to a few people, get a few things set up here on the ship, and then at that point we'll pause. By the way, as my first and only YouTube follower, when I upload these things to YouTube, do you prefer that I upload them in giant chunks of like one entire stream at a time? 2 to 3 hours? Or would it be better if I uploaded them like in 15-minute sections? Let me know what you prefer. I'm kind of indifferent between the two. Yeoman Chambers. Look at all these missions I have. Meet Zaid, meet Kasumi. Travel to Alchera. These are all DLC related updates. Firewalker, that's a DLC related thing. Codex about the Normandy. 2 Paragon. Advanced training. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. Like I said before, I have a ton of DLC. I have all the DLC as far as I know. And so when I open up this private terminal, I expect to find a bunch of emails. Team status, I'm sure the team's fine. We just got here. Upgrade, unread messages. Anderson, buddy, on the off chance that the rumors are true and you're actually alive, come to the Citadel. I'll be doing that because I want someone to tell me what the hell is going on. I don't trust the Cerberus bunch. Deal struck with Zaid Nassani. Yep, that's one of the DLC. It's the person that will recruit. Zaid is an interesting individual. He's a mercenary. Project Firewalker. This is the successor to the Mako. And we're going to go track it down. It's called the Hammerhead. Another shark. The Normandy crash site has been located. I guess we'll go see what happened to the original Normandy. Cerberus assault armor. That's the armor that we saw earlier. Collector rifle and armor. We saw the armor, we didn't see the rifle yet, but that's another bit of DLC. Incisor sniper rifle, another bit of DLC. It's a burst fire sniper rifle that I will probably never use. Overlord. Another bit of DLC. A project that has gone wrong. Shockingly, a Cerberus project has gone wrong and backfired on them. If it's an archive, big chunks will do. If you want to run a YouTube channel, then a video every day is a good idea. I think you're right, Bunny. I'm not sure which one I'm going to choose. My general sense is that these big chunks seem like better to me because YouTube remembers, generally speaking, where I leave off anyway when I'm watching a video. But probably if I want people to come like actually watch videos, it's hard to imagine, people being able to dedicate 2 to 3 hours at a time to a YouTube video the way they can to a Twitch stream. Even Twitch streams, I tend to tune in and out. Maybe I'll try the smaller chunks. I just don't want it to be super annoying. We'll see. Arc projector. This is one of the most broken bits of DLC that I have. This is one of the better heavy weapons. It's basically overload in a gun. So for a character that doesn't have overload, it can be quite useful. Kasumi, that's another person that we will recruit. Adds another cool mission to the game. Matic heavy rifle. This is a pretty good assault rifle. We'll probably be using this. Geth plasma shotgun. That's a shotgun that Jacob was using. It's probably one of the better shotguns in the game because it has both. It actually has some pretty good mid-range potential to it. The Phalanx heavy pistol. All right. Anything else? Kestrel armor. That's the armor we're wearing. We'll mark all of this as red. Actually, should it just be red? I hope that just automatically marks itself as red. Do I have to mark everything as red manually? I don't want all this stuff here. I like to keep a clean inbox. Not me personally, my inbox is terrible. But Shepard, he's a person who stands by principle. Yeoman Chambers, how are you?
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant.
Okay.
I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew.
I have a secretary.
I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I mean, at least your attitude is the right attitude.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
That little look there, where she looked off to the side a little bit but had like a slight smile. Anybody from Mass Effect knows what that look means. Let's chat.
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
We just met, but that's very forward. It's very nice of you. A person that I've known for less than 2 minutes.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
I am a gameplay element.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Agreed.
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
Counselor Kelly.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound?
Yes. I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
They couldn't bring back Marina Sirtis for Mass Effect 2 because we killed her in Mass Effect 1. But they brought us a counselor anyway.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
This organization has a dark reputation.
More than a
Do you
dark
have any
reputation.
concerns working for them?
Brutal.
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh.
Harsh?
Cerberus has noble
That's
objectives.
putting it lightly.
We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
Does Cerberus hate aliens? I've not really gotten any indication of that from the previous game. Or really from this game either. So I don't know why I would ask this question. Are you happy here?
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Guaranteed we won't.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
This is a truly cringe-worthy line. But Shepard knows how to play his cards right.
I might do more than catch you, Kelly.
Now that's an enticing thought. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Your sudden and abrupt changes in tone.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
I mean, more than maybe. Tech labs.
Scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
Yeah, we'll get one of those. Let's talk to Joker. See what he's up to. Controls. Yes. Codex entries, except I don't get XP for them this time, so whatever. What up, Joker?
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet.
She was
Now
beautiful
she's
and
got
quiet.
This thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Seth Green, they gave you so many things to say. Or at least they let you write jokes. Would leather seats breathe more? I wouldn't think so. Maybe it's perforated leather. The ship is just a copy. We can trust them for now. I'm not going to say that. I have no idea if that's true or not. This is too good to be true. Also, no information. This ship is just a copy.
It's not the same, Joker. There's nothing here that was even part of the real Normandy.
There's us. I have to take what I can get. The last 2 years sucked. You'll see. Even if an AI is spying on us, no way they'll invest this much just to screw us over. It'll be better than the old days.
I hope so. I died.
Yeah, you were such a downer.
Yeah. Edie,
Yes, Shepard.
let's talk about you.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
What is it? Why are you called Edie?
Why are you named Edie?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
I think it's actually an initialism, technically. What do you do?
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Monitoring devices, how dare you?
The Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested
am I
most of
surprised, though?
Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
I mean, I would too.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown.
Just
On the
do that.
defense,
Just
I
do that
manage
as the
the
first
Normandy's
play.
own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
Accurate.
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
We'll get there.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I know what this room is. It's the cockpit.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the Elusive Man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
How dare you?
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
Son of a bitch.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me from
God damn
answering
it.
that question.
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that
God
question.
damn it. You're not helpful at all. Good night in advance. Well, good night in advance to you too, Bunny. Really getting into this now, but I do think we've been streaming for a good long while. It's been 2 hours and 20 minutes now.
Let's discuss
so
something else.
I will be wrapping it up relatively soon, I think.
That's all for now.
Logging you out.
Mostly, like I said, I'm going to try to explore bits and pieces of the ship to see what's out there. And then the next mission, I guess, probably what we'll do in the next stream is what weapons do I have? Is go to the Citadel right away and talk to our good friend Counselor Anderson and see if he can help me make sense of all of the stuff that's gone on. Do I want this or do I want this? I mean, they're both good. I think I'll take that for now. Yeah, Mantis is good. Phalanx is good. Grenade launcher. No, we'll take the arc projector. That's good. Very good. Jacob, you're a person. You have equivalent personality to Caden.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk. And you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the
Oh,
past.
just some of their actions. Oh, like what? Was it the Rachni experiments where they just sort of sprinkled semi-developed Rachni on ships and planets just to see what happens? Was it the Thresher Maw experiments where they lured Alliance Marines in to get killed by Thresher Maws? Was it that time that they tortured and killed Admiral Kahoku of the Alliance? Which of their actions bothered you?
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason.
Very good
Doubt
reason.
you can find a more checkered past. But
Checkered.
if the collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently.
You've got
Or
a
we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
You've got a talent for understatement. Checkered? Glad to have you aboard. I don't know. Appreciate your honesty, I guess.
It's good to hear a clear opinion. Sounds like we're two of a kind.
That honors me more than you, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
All right, that's enough conversation for now. We'll talk to you again later. What's here? Oh, this is the comm room. It's pretty spiffy as a briefing room. And it has a quantum entanglement communicator, which is the sort of the sci-fi explanation of how we can have real-time conversations with people across...
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Have I really? I've just been here for like 5 minutes. You liar. You are just absolutely the worst secretary ever. You're just full of lies. I don't trust you at all. What was I even saying? You made me lose my train of thought and you lied to me. I'm really annoyed right now, Kelly, with you. I'm not going to fire you just yet, though, but you need to upgrade. You need to really step up your professionalism over here.